Hello? Hello? Hi? Hey? Hi, Michael. It's just fucking him. Hi. That's awesome. All right, so welcome to our coffee talk on GoldwellUS Instagram page. Really happy to see you guys. I'm okay. How are you guys? I'm just waiting for Robert Brown. Yo, for Robert Brown to join us. Happy Monday to you. I got a request. Let me see. This is Robert. Come on, come on. I has to. All right. So, Robert, where are you? Oh, Lindy. Hi. Hola. Hi, Zeno. Derek. Hi. Hi, you guys. So we're starting at 12 o'clock. However, I'm just looking for Robert Brown. And so please don't request to be in the video because I have invited Robert Brown here and we're going to have 1 hour of talk. Yep. I don't know where he is, but he's got a few more minutes. There's 70 people so far. This is really fast. So I'm so excited to be here. I haven't seen you in a long time. This is great. I hope you're all doing fine. Hi, Marie. What is going to be about today? About everything. Hi, Robin. Everything. Color correction. Everything that you want it to be. So we're trying to talk about maybe things and issues that you had in salon since you opened. We all did. We all know those like huge regrowth and everything. Any question that you have, we're here for you. So I'm still waiting for Robert to log in. Hopefully he is soon. Hi. Hi. So if you guys have any questions, just hold on to them until I invite Robert. So I hope everybody is perfectly fine and breathing good through a mask. Not sure how you guys are doing it. I'm having a lot of problems. And I'm trying to deal with it, considering I'm working anywhere from 12 to 15-hour days. So, hey, Robert, where are you? Robert Brown. I'm just inviting Robert now. Just give me a chance. Give me one. Nope, he's not here. He's not here yet. Hi. Hi, Judy. Hi, Ali. Samantha. Hi, Samantha. Thank you for yeah, Robert's playing hooky. I know, right? I know. Judy, I'm sorry I can't really bring you in the video, but definitely I know you're here. I have to invite Robert, so therefore I can't really split the screen in three. I would gladly do it if I can, but I can't. So definitely you are in the video. You feel free to ask any questions and make any comments. Perfect. Thank you so much. Hey, Robert, let's see where he's at. Robert. Robert. No. Hi. Yes, Rodica for GoldwellUS. Hi, Danica. Hi. So guys, I'm just going to take a minute here just to message Robert and see where he's at. Maybe his Wi-Fi doesn't work. He's not, maybe. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Good to see you here. Cosmo, Jackson. So, Kathy, confirm this for me. I'm on GoldwellUS page, right? Hi, Cara. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I think Robert has a problem logging in. I'm not sure. His Wi-Fi was playing games with him. I just had a talk with him not too long ago, and he knows, definitely. Yes. Just confirming, just making sure. So I'm gonna see him. I send him a message. I'm gonna see him soon. Hi, Garana. I'm so happy that you guys are here. And I know many of you are working, and I know this is not the best time, but these are the days off that we have, and we thought that most of hairdressers have Mondays off. All right, here's Robert. Yay, Robert. Waiting, waiting, connecting. Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning, everybody.
Good
Afternoon.
morning.
Sorry.
Your Wi-Fi was messed up?
No, I was waiting for the feed to start in the top of my Instagram.
Oh, and it didn't? That's good.
Yes,
That's
so I'm
okay.
here.
So, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm trying to hear you better.
Yeah. So, Robert, long time no see. You look gorgeous. You look better than ever. I know, right? Okay. Hmm?
I put my party filter on.
Yes. Let me just see if my audio, I can hear you perfectly fine. Just want to make sure that, yeah, I'm maxed out here.
I'm Michael.
Okay. Michael, Oregon. Yeah. So we have quite a few people here, and Candace is here, Kara's here, Kathy Riley, like all our favorite people are here. Lindy was here for a second. I think she just made her client wait just to say hi. Oh, Vu, hi. Hi. So we're here, guys, to see how you're doing. And we're going to start by telling you how we did so far. Hey, Robert, you want to start that? Hi, Sandra.
Hi, everybody. So just, kind of paying attention to the country and to when people actually open back up. I think we were some of the first to open back up. So down here, we didn't seem to be having as many numbers, and they actually rushed us. We were supposed to be phase 2 on May 8th on 18th or something, and the guy jumped us up and made us do phase 1 like the 6th, and it was kind of party we got open. But our people were only weeks out, so I know most of you have gone like much longer backward in their straits with what their hair was. So we've kind of, it takes get the system down, booking with more time, front of the door with hand sanitizer and all that stuff, and incorporating, your mask and gloves and all that stuff more than usual. So all that's been kind of fine, but the big issue in the salon, I don't know about where you people are, but at so things now because people just listen to themselves. I had a lady the other day call me and ask me what time she thought I'd be to go get a COVID test.
There's something wrong with your microphone.
You were going to come here first and then rush to go get a test because you think. And I'm like, wait, so we've had to block people, stop people, and not picking on the young people of America, but I think one of the biggest mistakes that the whole thing about COVID has made is at the beginning, they made it sound like young people don't get it or weren't getting it.
Yeah, everybody gets it.
Everybody's teenagers and college age kids have been out, rampant. They've come to the family, and wow.
Your connection is phasing out. You're breaking down, Robert. So every second word, we can hear you.
Okay, how is this? Is that better?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but let me just people need to check their own Wi-Fi. No, I think it's from Robert because I see him. He's breaking down like the audio.
Let me log back on.
I don't know if that's going to help. I think it's your microphone or the Wi-Fi. I don't know. But if you want, anyways, in the meantime, let's see. We're just going to wait and see. So in the meantime, we opened way after you. We opened end of June. I see him running. He's so cute. He's checking his Wi-Fi. So at the end of June, we opened, and yes, we're limited capacity. We're only allowed a few people. So working with the mask, we're trying to make up. And we have short amount of time to actually make up all these color corrections. And so doing color correction, major regrowth, inches and inches of regrowth. We have a problem with consistency and lifting, absolutely, because you need to do the same amount of work that you used to do in 1 hour. Now you have triple amount of work in the same amount of time. So that kind of takes a little bit of creativity when it you know, tackling the formulations, and that blonding cream comes out more often than not. You need to kind of give that hair a little bit more boost to remind it that needs to be colored and to be really accepting of color, because it forgot what it is and what it feels to be colored. And so yeah, you have to keep in mind that that hair literally forgot what color is all about, and so you need to boost it up a little bit. Hi sis. Right? Yeah. Robert, say something. I want to see.
So especially like with clients that came in with enormous outgrowth gray, you forget about beneficial the warm side is when gray cold strand off the edge that sometimes would not adhere or cover because you don't have that heat that you have at the scalp.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So one thing that we have to keep in mind, that you still have that heat at the scalp. So don't focus on the scalp, that 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch at the scalp. Focus first on the rest of the regrowth. Everything right to the demarcation line, which is like 5 inches down below. So you need to concentrate on that first. Get that lifted, get that perfected without any application on scalp. So it's, like it or not, it will be a virgin application regardless, no matter what you're doing. Right?
Yeah. Can you hear me better now?
I think so. Let's just, we'll go with it. So we'll see.
Closer to the camera. Like, you know, corrective situation, I think for most hairdressers is stay corrective. It's one of those buzz panic words like updo or short or something like that, like things that make people uncomfortable. But unless you're actually ahead of incredible hair, almost everyone is in some type of a corrective.
100%.
Really just about how aggressive you want to be or how much time you have. But there's so many factors to consider. So, I mean, we all have this amazing toolkit. You can do amazing corrective things, but sometimes you really, like you said, be creative and make a wiser choice, because you have to factor in money, damage, potential, and expense. So, you know, you're much better to promise less and deliver more.
Absolutely.
And a hero instead of a villain, and try to get creative with what can actually happen today. I think that's the mistake is made. People think they're just going to be too aggressive. They think I'm just going to just, you know, rip all this out and just start over. And it's like, wait a second, you're possibly the worst can of work you have. And so I think very realistic is probably the best gift you can give yourself about what you can do today. You can start them toward that, but just especially in these days, many clients in the salon with time, and we're doing time, you have to make it worth it, and that the person can afford it, and
yes,
you could afford it to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, of course, I mean, the longer the regrowth, the more product you have to use. And honestly, guys, I don't think I've used the same formula as before. So for this first time that I'm just restarting my clients, like I said, the blonding cream comes out. Yeah, struggling to hear, Robert. Me too. So I'm not sure if your microphone. Yeah. And so I have to get that blonding cream, or I have to make it a little bit more slightly aggressive, just to get that lifting going away from the scalp. So I haven't even used formulas before. Yes, New York, I have a question for you. I use your product, but should we use Olaplex with your colors? No, we recommend actually Bond Pro Plus. We have our own bond protector. It's called Bond Pro Plus, you do not have to increase your developer. You do not need a maintenance for that. That's permanent once you do it, unless you go over it with another alkaline product. So Bond Pro is added to your formula. No other changes should be done. And then when you finish at the end, you just add step 2 and you're done. Robert, you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, they really are apples and oranges. And so no bad word to Olaf at all, but just what I've watched, what I've witnessed, is that a lot of stylists feel insurance policy super mega aggressive, almost cruel to the hair because they think they're going to be covered with the effects, and you know the damage is the damage. But ours Bond Pro Plus rides in with the product you use. It sets up and it actually stays put in the hair. The hair is cut away. Amazing. So the hair can only hold so much. And when you add the step fortifier, it links everything together. It really network in the hair, and the chemists tell us it becomes part of the hair. The hair is cut away. Amazing.
Yes.
And it doesn't interfere with the future.
Yeah. Yeah, it becomes part of your hair color, becomes part of your hair, and it's permanent unless you go and you add any more alkalinity on top of it. And the beauty of it is you don't have to alter your formula, no hire a developer, and actually you don't have to follow up with anything, because with other products, you will have to follow and just to maintain that strength built in the hair. And so you don't have to worry about that. That's just one done and done for good. So should you use in the the lightener or the glaze that you plan, or using after, or both? You can use it on your initial alkaline process and then step 2 at the end of it. So whatever you choose. For example, for me, I don't believe Top Shake is strong enough that I need Bond Pro. I don't think that any glazing is strong enough that I should be concerned. And therefore, I'm using it with my the Silk Lifter Oxycure Platine, and I'm using the step 2 right after I finish that, just in case so I don't forget. Yeah, Robert, it's impossible to understand. It's breaking up. Yeah.
Log off and invite me back. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. I'll get you back in. Okay, so he's going to try to fix that connection of his. But what he was saying is literally you don't have to worry about it. You just add it to your formula. And I usually, like I said, I use it in my pre-lightening, or the most aggressive step of the alkalinity, or whatever I'm doing. And so I'm just doing the step 2 right after. And so I'm done. After that, anything else I need to do, it's perfectly fine. I'm not concerned about Top Shake. I was never concerned about Top Shake or color on strength or anything. So thank you for your question, though. This is a great question. I know that a lot of people express concern about removing reds also. And so we all know reds are like really hard to remove. Okay, so Robert is back on. Let me just get him back here. Come on. All right, let's see. So step 2 is after rinsing the foils out after you glaze. You can do it after the glaze as well. Hey, welcome back. Let's see.
Hello, is this any better?
I think so far it is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, talking about bio, I think one of the most missed opportunities with it is the standalone treatment, where you just do it air, just with warm water out of a colorants bottle. The step 1, I'm telling you, it is so effective and so incredible, especially if you want to set yourself up for some future work that you're kind of worried about.
Yes.
The standalone treatment. I mean, it's incredible when you see it the first time.
Yes.
When we were in Stockholm, MS model had that gentleman from Asia that had, and it was the most fried perm I've ever seen. One of the models. They were just going to finger wave it, or so they color on it. They said, "Oh, no need." I said, "Well, it's bad." And so I was comfortable, and I'm going to do this. And that's the first time I did a standalone Bond Pro Plus treatment. And when that perm looked and new, curl all came right back, shiny, and color on. Like, wow. I was
So
like, oh,
Robert, somebody's asking what are the mixing ratio to use it as a standalone treatment. So you use it with water. Go ahead if you answer that. Yeah.
there's a little recipe book that comes in the kit, but I think I typically reach for 60 of warm water in a colorants bottle, and I had 3 pumps of the
Yes.
number.
Yeah. I usually do 90 mils of water with like 4 pumps or 5. So there's a ratio. It comes in the box. And then you just apply it on the hair. You let it sit for 15 minutes, and then you will put step 2 right on top of it.
For 10, I believe, yeah.
For 10. Yeah.
When you see results, it is crazy how, like
Yeah.
I said, it's apples and oranges, not the same stuff.
Not the same. Absolutely not the same. Absolutely. What I do with Bond Pro also, because like I said, I don't believe that Top Shake needs a Bond Pro. However, depending on the hair, so you're looking at the hair, you analyze that. If the hair needs care and love, absolutely, you can't go wrong with Bond Pro. However, when I'm doing a Top Shake retouch, not now for 10 inches of hair, but prior to COVID, okay, when I was doing just a normal retouch, I would just do my Top Shake formula on the regrowth. I would add or not Bond Pro, whatever I decide, depending. But I would do at the same time after I finish my application, I would do the Bond Pro standalone on the rest of the hair. Instead of doing the the color balance, I'll do the step 1, and then midway to the processing, I'll add the step 2, and she's done at the same time processing the Top Shake on the regrowth and the standalone Bond Pro. So it's like 2 birds in one. Yeah, that was awesome for me. It always works like that.
The color balancing version of.
Yeah, color balancing version. Exactly. Exactly. So that's a pretty good question. We use a lot of Bond Pro right now because of all that the hair's been through box color and God knows what creative formulas our clients had to go for because of the major regrowth. So I forgave them all. I did not have anything to comment as I wasn't there to give them anything. I could not help and support my clients with the regrowth or formulas. Therefore, I will forgive every mistake they made. So I'm trying to be a little bit more, gentle in my approach to the price factor at the end. But I charge for my product, not necessarily for a whole different color correction. But if I need more product, I will definitely charge for that. So, question. So after Top Chic, we use a standalone Bond Pro treatment step 2 on top of it. Great. Yeah. Did you, I hope it was clear enough for you. Yeah. It's not after I'm doing it during Top Shake when it's processing on the roots. Right away, I apply for the rest of the hair, Bond Pro plus step 1 with water, because we do not pull through Top Shake. We don't do colors root to ends. We just do retouches. And halfway through processing, because you have a timer for the Top Shake, so halfway through, I'll just apply step 2 right on top. And when the half an hour processing, it's all done for the Top Shake, and so is the Bond Pro standalone treatment at the same time. So you just go and shampoo the hair and follow up with whatever you need to. Oops. All right. So during the quarantine, a client had her grandma give her a home perm. Would the Bond Pro help with her overprocessed hair? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Try that. Wonderful. Thanks for info. Kill 2 birds in 1 shot. Exactly. Yeah. Linda Kelsey. So you don't rinse step 1 off first in the standalone color balance? No, you don't rinse it. You just leave it in, let it sit, and then creep inside the hair, and then you put step 2 to kind of finalize the deal. So that's what it is. You do not. You didn't know that, Linda? You're pulling my leg. Of course you did, but thank you for making that point. That's a very valid question. Awesome.
It may not hurt it, but you don't want the hair to be so waterlogged for the step 2. So you want to make sure and get that moisture too.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a, please clarify, when do roots you can apply Bond Pro to the rest of the hair, not the portion with Top Shake? Yes, you can. You can add your step 1 into your Top Shake, and then you do the step 2 on the rest, the step 1 with water for the rest of it.
Take it easy.
That's great.
Over the top. That's amazing.
So, Rodica, everybody has a different definition of corrective. But to me, I always think I go into correction, look at the hair, and I ask myself, like, what is the hair too much of? Is it dark, too cool, too warm, too hollow, too banded, too? It's usually too something, and it tell you right to your face it's got an issue. Then
Yeah.
you just go into right then. But like, isn't that? I mean, there's almost every situation steps into correctivity mode.
Yes. The hair, I find the hair is everything right now. When the clients come back and sit in the chair, you trying to identify which one is like everything is there at the same time. It's too cool or too warm or too tired or too brassy or too muddy looking, like everything. You've got that situation, everything in your chair. So you need to look at your tools and see what you can utilize to make that as brilliant and shiny as possible in one step. And if we don't have everything you need, then I don't know what to say. We've got it all. So I would say from introducing your pure pigments in your formulas to revive the hair and to add sunshine from within. So there's just a couple of drops makes such a huge difference. From integrating your yellow pure pigments into your browns and everything that needs reflection and needs to be alive again, because yellow does not make hair yellow. It just gives the sunshine back into your formula. When your hair looks so tired and or your clients hair looks so tired and so lifeless, that's when you add life. I mean, you don't have time to do everything, all the color correction. You don't have time to do like a pre-lightening and cocktail shampoos and cleansing shampoos and all of that. If you don't have time for that, utilize at pure pigments yellow, just to add that brilliance into the hairs. Just a couple of drops will just be amazing.
Yeah, even on levels 5 and darker, I think in everybody's mind, I think they're dealing with blue, and they think if they add pure yellow, they're making some kind of green, but it doesn't work that way. The
No,
yellow
it's not oxidative.
is just
Yeah.
going to be light reflection, and it looks less color, look less static. It looks less wiggy or synthetic. It makes it's shiny, gorgeous, really dark hair. So I love to put a boatload of yellow in all my really dark. It's magic. Everybody hits on predict that pure pigments, pure yellow will come in a party jug. Like, ah.
No, absolutely not. And so yellow will become very handy when you're level 6 and it's brassy and you still want to look like a level 6 when you're done. But we all know by counteracting brassiness, it makes the hair automatically look a little bit darker. But if you add a couple of drops of yellow, it will buy back that depth. So we're still gonna look like a level 6, but controlled at the same time. So no, it does not add yellow to your final result. It just adds brilliance and sunshine to the hair color. So you're not going to create a parking lot hair color. You're not going to have to take her to the parking lot in the sun to say, okay, look how beautiful your hair looks. It will be shiny and sunshiny inside, indoors. The shine it produces, absolutely.
So speaking of at pure, there's some new stuff, right? New at pure pigments coming.
Yes, actually. We have lots coming up for you guys, and I'm lucky enough, and I think I spoke about this in my previous lives, at Pure Pigment Cool Pink. I've had it for more than a year now, and I just kind of use it drop by drop, and I absolutely love it. So that's a new addition to our portfolio and our Pure Pigments magic box. I call it a magic box, trick box. And so that's what we're going to have. Look forward to that. We're not going to give you a class on at Pure Pigments, Cool Pink, or anything else that we might or might not mention in here and what's coming up. But I just want you guys to get really excited because there's really, really good stuff coming. Should we? Should I? Would I get in trouble?
Well,
Yes, Andrew? Would I get in trouble? I want it so bad. Yeah, I have it. Hair magic. I have it. Yay. Absolutely. Robert, do you want to let the monkey out of the box now?
well,
Do you want to say something?
we have some new shades coming, and we have the new at Cool Pink is amazing. I used it in Berlin in January for it, and it is so incredible because the shades you can make with it are out there. And it's like,
Yeah.
especially like something as pedestrian as like 7G. Some
Oh,
cool
yeah.
will make it like or like bourbon, like a beautiful liquor through. It's absolutely the most beautiful
Cool Pink.
blue shades.
Yeah. Let
And
your mind go wild. It's Cool Pink. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much, New York Jose. Host, I think. Yeah. But we have something else. We have a few things that we really missed in the last few years. And I'm just going to let you know, get in trouble or not. I think that you need a little bit of happiness in your life right now. And I think that Robert and I, we're just going to kind of let you know. And so you can look forward to what did we miss in the last few years. And we're just going back and forth and from corner to corner. How do we do this? How do we correct color? How do we, like, what is it that you miss the most? I'll say color remover. Maybe color remover. Yep, exactly. Rapunzel hair design. Yes, you get a red heart for that. Yes. Color remover. We get color remover soon. Yes, absolutely. Yes, and it's going to be awesome. I don't, like I said, we're not going to do a class on it right now. It just, you guys have to wait until it comes out. It's straightforward. It's very simple. Lumen color remover. Well, no, that's top sheet color remover, oxidative color remover. We have a lumen color remover, but or reducer, is return. Hopefully in the future, we're gonna make that even better than what it is. And so, yes, this will be saved, Studio Salon. It will be saved on GoldwellUS page. Linda Kelsey, why did I am not surprised you asked that? Slightly, expect some slight, sometimes maybe not, but expect some slight disturbance of the natural hair. I mean, you're doing a color correction. What does it matter anyways? Because you're going to color that hair regardless. So if you have a little bit, I wouldn't be, I'm not even concerned about that. Yeah. So,
honestly, this is a totally new animal. Don't even compare it to the previous. If you look at it have that fresh sulfur smell. It's in a totally different vehicle. It's totally different, but it's once again will be a great application. Feels clean, being neat and smart and watching. This can show the natural hair just a little bit. So you just have to keep your eye on that. But usually, if your application's right, it's
yeah.
really.
What I want to add that's very exciting about this new color remover that we're going to get soon, I'm not sure when, but soon, is that it has Bond Pro built in.
Built
I
right
just
in.
blew your brains, didn't I? Built in Bond Pro. Yes. So after you do the system color remover or the hair color remover, after you color the hair, after you finish everything, then you finish it and finalize it with step 2. Boom. How long does the process until you remove? You can do 2 applications back to back, half an hour processing, but we all know we're going to tweak that a lot. That's the honest truth. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, David. I haven't really worked with it enough to tell you, but yes, it works good. It is, in my opinion, works better, improved. compared to the other one. So once you see the color out, you definitely see the color out. But you know what? Let's just wait and see. You guys going to draw your own conclusions. I don't want you to keep it. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to put ideas in your head. Is that's coming? It's amazing. It's gentle and it has Bond Pro built in. Boom. That's it.
And it's part of the black packaging system.
Black packaging. Yeah, the system. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. You're all gonna get, I'm sure you're gonna get your hands on one once it's available. Don't know that. I don't know when it's available. Please guys, don't forget, I am in Canada. Robert is in the US. And if you're in the US, you're probably gonna have a different date, launching date. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about that. But just wanted to get you all excited about the new exactly sauna. So
Somebody asked about on black dye, which we all know it's like the dilemma with black dye in any brand is that, remember, hair color can be on the hair, in the hair, or it can become the hair. Usually,
yes.
black dye, especially multiple applications, has become, sometimes those scissors are your friend. But yes, anything can break through it. And even dye load in the hair down, you can improve light reflection with something with like pigment yellow or something, at least put some life back into it, shift it from very dark. At least you can start it that direction and clean house a little bit. I know it'll be effective that way, but black dye will from, and so it just depends on how many times. Just did it one time work, and then you had to get it out. You know, I've done it over and over and over. A lot of times, mess. One of the models we use a lot in New York City, who I love, favorite redheads, has gone very, very dark. And whenever I see her on Instagram, I'm like, ooh, that is so dark. And I just picture like she lands in our chair, we've got to get it. So maybe one day we'll get to finish it out for her. But now she looks like a very dark maven, right?
I know. Well, my point is now, if you're gonna ask me on black hair, is it gonna work? Absolutely, I think it's gonna work. But are you asking me because you wanna be blonde in one day, or are you asking me because you wanna just like break down that black? Because that's absolutely possible. So if you don't wanna be a level 10 translucent in the same day, I would say I don't think so. But if you wanna just change the black, I'm positive you can. Hi, Daniel. Robert, did you say anything?
I said it's not for anybody who thinks they're going to be Gwen Stefani today.
No, not Gwen Stefani. Now, we're waiting for your questions, but there's other more exciting news. We're going to have new shades, top chic and color-ons, cool chic, not chic, chic, like top chic, cool chic, yes. So we have color-ons and top chic. Daniel Taz wants to be Gwen Stefani. You're bald, dude. You have no hair, but it looks good on you.
Holla back.
Yeah. So we have some color-ons express toning illuminated shades coming, some illuminated lavender, beige mint, rosé. These are express toning. Yes, amazing. I can't wait. Beautiful. And some amazing top chic. They say no bleach. What they use on Gwen, they say no bleach. Linda, they say no bleach on Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
What's your take on that, Robert?
I'm pretty sure the girls are taken, so I'm going to say, wonk, wonk, please.
Unless she's a level 7 or 8.
Yeah, maybe gray now. Sorry, Gwen.
I know. Cosmo Dancer 1, Rosé Express Toner, yes. Oh my God, yes. Rosé, lavender. And one thing that I can tell you about these, on a level 10, you will need to kind of dilute them. So that's all I'm going to say about that. It's really nice. That means that it's a really good thing because you can actually apply it on a level 9 and be successful, and maybe on a level 8 be successful. But if you want to dilute it and just get really pale, you need to add clear colorants to that, which is absolutely perfect. For me, no problem. No problem. How about the new Top Chic Illuminated shades? 9N at PK. For those of you who really missed all those PK at level 9. 7BP at PK. Everything is pretty much pink, cool pink, but it's not really pink for sure. Like just illuminated shades, which are really, really amazing. And something that's deep and rich. And it's all related to our last year collection, Intrepid and Go Beyond, inspired by Coco de Mer, 6NN at CV. That is awesome. 6NN at CV. So a deep, rich, cool, fair brown. Yeah. So I'm waiting for somebody to say, Rodica, keep your mouth shut, but no messages like that I can see here. Therefore, I think we're good to go. I really wanted to let you. 11B, missing? 11B? I don't really miss any of the 11 series that we replaced. I think the new ones are much better, but I'm sorry if you miss 11B. Keep talking. That's it. I'm done talking. What's new? I'm just giving you new illumination. Yes, the chic shade. I am. Keep it flowing, Andrew. Thank you. Coming from you. That's a go. Can I talk? I hope so. Well, I'm just really excited that we have new shades, and they're like express toning, and they're like shades that you can actually intermix and just be creative with it. You can dilute them, and then we have new Top Chic rich brown colors on a cool background pigmentation. And don't forget, you have at Pure Pigments that you can actually give personality to every shade there is and much more. So you actually can create any shade you want. That's, for me, is like,
Like I think the color is to love, like 8SB at PK and stuff will gravitate and grab. But for like on these shades, you know, we have the first letters, like 8SB is the core, and then the PK and all is the wraparound sort of. So if you're on super warm hair and it's still like hoochie and raw, that PK is going to come with that cool base and try to tone that and make it a little bit more normal. But if you're on a very stressed head of hair, then the PK is going to sing more like cool tones, you know, stressed hair, except you're going to see the pink essence of it more if the hair's very stressed. So it's still very interesting looking. However, it's awesome both ways. But remember, it's still very healthy and raw, or insufficient lift, or in that mid zone of warmth. The PK just soothes it. It just kind of calms down and makes it lovely to look at. If the hair's stressy and has really light pieces in it, you're going to see those reflects more. So I love it both ways, but just hate for anybody to miss out on new colors because they're afraid of pink. You know, when you see the act, you know.
If you're going to put the 8SB at PK on a level 10, yes, you're going to see the pink and the purple, but it's at level 8. So it's definitely telling you what is going to neutralize, what level is the most comfortable on. So unless you want like really at part to be very visible, then you add it on lighter hair. Other than that, it's going to give you a perfect neutralized, shimmering beige reflection on a level 8.
And the new one is 9, right?
9 N at PK. So we have 9N at PK, 7BP at PK, and 6NN at CV, which says here maximum gray coverage. This is the first time I'm actually excited to see a double N in a new shade. What I think is not only maximum coverage, but I think is the pigment weight, the richness. I think the depth is incredible. and it's rich, but also at the same time it's a cool, like Coco de Mer, like it's a really cool molten chocolate brown shade. It's very, very special shade.
Yeah, I guess those dark shades sometimes hard to achieve. They just start stacking, do some kind of a reflection and see it. That's magic. There's just because hair's dark doesn't mean it needs to be boring. You can make it gorgeous.
Exactly.
That's
You're still breaking down. I'm trying to understand, and I'm just what you're saying, but I think if you speak a little bit slower, I think we catch every word.
I will go slow. Yes, but
Yeah,
the dark shades, when you can make them beautiful with reflection, look so expensive and so amazing. The goal, just because dark doesn't mean it has to be boring. It can be
absolutely not.
love a rich, brunette with those flavors in it where you look through it in the light and it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to see what we can do with those shades. Really, I can't wait. And I'm sure you guys are all excited. Um, and if you have any comments or any questions, they have, except for the Bond Pro, you guys didn't ask a lot of questions for color correction, which I assume you're all good. No problems there. So you will see a lot of these segments, coffee talks on Goldwell USA, Goldwell CA. A lot of us were going to get together and kind of try to break through whatever's happening this phase where we're all kind of not knowing unpredictable times, and we're just going to try to connect with you and just make sure that you're okay. If you have any questions, we're always available to you. Just send messages. If you have any concerns, any questions whatsoever, we're always there, either on Instagram, Facebook, or what have you. So these are segments that we were going to do from now on the Goldwell platform, and we're all going to make sure that you have all your answers.
Yeah, it's, I think sometimes it's for those of you who work in smaller salons or maybe by yourself in a suite setting or something when there's no one to bounce off of, and we haven't talked color or had in a while, you forget all the stuff. And sometimes just to be chat or just write it out or just, everybody needs somebody. So it doesn't matter if you're alone, but like we're all here. I answer, Instagram Messenger on questions all the time. I love to hear it. I would love to hear people's worst scenario, the things that have come back to the. Rodica, what's the worst thing you've had to correct so far?
Oh my God, major roots. So I will definitely tell you, I had a few things, but I think there's a question. Could you address removing a smoky color on stoner for blonde hair, taking them back to blonde? Yes, that's a really good point. Thank you, Candace. Robert, do you want to say your part and then I'll just fill in the blanks if needed? Do you want to ask that, or you want me to start?
Or let's see where we're going.
Sorry?
Oh, go for it, what you're going to say, and then I'll.
Well, my first choice, and not necessarily very common, but I try to make it common because I love Illumin. If it's a smoky blonde and it's blonde on blonde, I would definitely, before I do any color remover or any pre-lightening, I would probably do a clear color on, or maybe a blonde shade of NBA 10, for example, Illumin. I will actually do that first because it really makes sense that Illumin is going to push the cuticle together, the fibers of the hair. And there's anything that is especially in the blonde hair, anything that's deposited within the cuticle or even in the cortex is going to kind of be squeezed out because the fibers are squeezing up together. And so some of the color is going to be squeezed out of the hair. And I honestly, 99.9% of the time, if I do an Illumin application, even clear, I am very happy with the results. And so I would do that first. I would try that. You can do a strand test and see the results. I actually did that even live, I believe, just taking it pure pigments and color-ons and top shake with just a little bit of 5 minutes of Illumin application and just squeezed it out, made it from a smoky blonde to a white blonde. So I would encourage everybody to not to be afraid of Illumin, to actually give it a try. You're not making the hair suffer. You're not doing anything that's alkaline. You are not adding stress to the hair. You're actually do everything that's opposite to that. So I would encourage, take your Illumin tools and use them other than all pink fluorescent colors and all the pure shades. Use them for what they can be utilized and give them purpose, because they is just still the most amazing product we have to this day. So that's my answer to you. Of course, you have other options, but maybe Robert can talk about other options.
Well, when I hear that a toner or something has grabbed too smoky, my first formulation, or was it the response from the hair because the hair was grabbed? And grab, is it just basically grab just for today? So back to the Illumin, I've got a couple of clients I can do a background application, whatever formula, and I can slice highlighting work. No matter how careful I am, even during the shampoo out or whatever, sometimes the base from the 11 series will grab. It looks very cool. It looks like an amazing ashy tone, and it's too much, but it's really drinking up that pigment. Illumin, even just damp, even on damp hair at the so amazing. And I just play the color. And a lot of times I'll just use GB at 9, or like Rodica said, clear, NB at 10, SV, which you to go. GB at 9, if it's grabbed and looks like gunmetal, you put the GB at 9 on there. It's so acidic, the hair just tightens up. All that excess grab kicks out, and you're left with a beautiful, neutral, balanced, or begins without any more damage. You're not reaching for a decolorizing shampoo, being cruel to the hair again. At a time, smoky, it's really just about grab, too much of it up, stressed or porous, and just something acidic like that can just ride out. And it's probably the best tool you've got. If you've ever, like on 11 series, if people grab around the hairline and they get that smoky veil from the product, which goes away in a couple of shampoos anyway, but if you want it gone now, GB at 9 or clear right on that hairline. It smells good. The hair's damp. They're laying back. People say, "What's that?" Just hush. And they literally watch it come right off and rinse away. And it's one of the easiest.
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, of course we have soft color. We can utilize that. Instant gratification. Hairline, if it just went too purple, too blue, soft color, rub it in. So colors, pigment mixed together, you end up with a beige. So don't look at the foam. Don't get upset. Don't get freaked out that it looks orange. No, it's exactly what you need to counteract that blue. So soft color, you can do color-ons, just 9 GB or 10 BG, depending on how much deposit you have. You can actually, to avoid to create that overtake of product, you might probably utilize a different formula to begin with, so you don't have to deal with that after. But there's just so many tools. We have the conditioners, dual senses, like we have the conditioners. If you want to cool, or if you want to neutralize, or if you want to do there's so many things we can do. But in order to squeeze out an over deposit, my first choice would be Illumin, because I give life to that hair, shine, bounce, and one even hair color, and not to mention the pH. The pH will be very happy. The hair is going to be in a happy place. Thank you for that question. That was a really good question, Candice. Oh, Darlene, we miss you too. Oops. Oh, Rodica, wonderful. Thank you for Vermont. Thank you so much. Rodica needs to start the broadcast. Oh, thank you. So I'm just having okay. So I have applying my glazes and toners by adding it pure pigments while the toner is already applied from your quarantine live. It has been a dream. Yes, thank you. If you want like a drop, you work it in different strands. That's just a creative idea for me. It works. If I don't want to just add pure pigment the whole formula, I'm just gonna add a certain strand. So it's just one drop is more than enough. But I emulsify it, and if it's too much, I will definitely put color in my hands and work it together. So I just apply it on the strand. I know that's a little bit off the wall, but definitely it works for me and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for noticing. Oops. Any questions?
Well, there's a lull, Rodica. I'm just going to thank you for, during COVID, being so diligent to log on every day and have everyone engaged and talking about color and keeping the cobwebs out before they could actually get their hands back into it. I know I know always on your mind. You probably drink color and everything. So you've just been such a nice resource. Even though we were open, I still would like today to check in on you and see what y'all were talking about. And Kristen Ashley, yes, you've had, and I know Rebecca will be doing one coming up. But on behalf of all the Goldwell lovers in the world, thank you, for.
No, thank you, Robert. Thank you so much. I've never done this before COVID. It's been always a pleasure, even talking to you. We had such a fun when we did our live on Instagram before, and definitely you are so amazing, and I'm very thankful for everybody who supported this. I really wanted to be here for all of us, for everybody who has questions. It's just like I was at home stuck like everybody else, but thank you so much. And Carly Sue says 9,000% thank you. You guys got me through this craziness. Thank you. We got each other through it. So me talking, because clearly I like to talk. You can tell. Can you tell?
Thank God.
And thank you for your questions, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys so much. Alaska, oh, thank you. Well, we have about 3 minutes to go. And
I know everybody has so many sources for inspiration, creativity. I know recently we just welcomed aboard Angelo Manara, right? Yeah. And I've seen him on stage before, and oh my God, just chill bumps to me. So fabulous addition to our team. We're very proud. And we all have other instant messaging, of course, but be sure and check out the Goldwell YouTube channel. There's incredible videos on, a lot of videos they captured from Global Zoom last year. Technique and tricks, there's everything there. If you ever feel bored or confused or just want something fresh, log on there and scroll through, and you'll see all kinds of videos and stuff. There's a styling video I did where I make hot rollers out of towel tubes, and it launched on these politically charged days on Instagram where everything was about other things. It got kind of missed. Check that out. It's cool. And all of our colleagues, Neil from Scotland, and Cindy and Agnes and Sasha, all of them love is there. Just scroll through and look. All the illuminators, Salome, Luca, Jackie, amazing. So there's so much stuff. And we have all this new groovy stuff coming to look for. And we'll figure this out virtually or in person as possible. I cannot wait Canada, break the border open. I'm ready.
Yes. I don't know when the traveling is going to happen, but we've got 30 seconds left. And by the way, Jennifer, blue is for more brassy orangey and cool violet is for more yellow. So that would be your answer. Please look forward, and soon Rebecca Healy and Lindy Blackwell, we're going to be for Coffee and Hair Talk exactly here on Goldwell US. We want to thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed it. I love working with Robert, and just wanted to have the opportunity to thank you all for inviting us to do this. And I hope to see you all soon. So, Robert, I love you. Thank you, Cara and Goldwell USA, Goldwell Canada, for inspiration and full material and everything to allow us to do every day. And if this goes off, I just want to know that I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. And that's that.
Reach out, say hello, ask questions, stick together, be in
Yeah.
there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So see you all soon. And this is going to be saved on Goldwell USA under Coffee Talk. Awesome. Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody.
You too. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye.